Welcome back to DRAWPEDIA Tutorials. Today I'm gonna teach you how to draw Ocean Riptide from Fortnite. If you are new to this channel, be sure to like, subscribe and comment below. I'm gonna draw on my Wacom tablet, but you can follow my tutorials with any other media that you have, whether it's pencil color, Sharpie or crayon. So I'm gonna start with drawing the eye. And I'm gonna draw a curved line up, turn it sideways, and curl it up at the outer corner right there, and thicken the upper part across. And for the lower part, I'm gonna draw a curved line across, and inside of that I'm gonna draw a circular shape at this corner and a small circle on the top left and a black circle in the middle. And above of the eye, I'm gonna draw across a curved line, thicken that up and turn it downwards at the outer corner. And I'm gonna do the same thing for the other eye right here. Above of the eye, I'm gonna draw a curved line across right there, and at the side I'm gonna draw a line up, and I'm gonna draw another curved line across at this point, similar to the one we've done earlier. And at this top point I'm gonna draw across a line, and at this point I'm gonna draw a diagonal line and another one beside of that, and a line across for the bottom point and the upper point right there. And I'm gonna copy the same shape on the right side here, and I'm gonna continue the line across all the way to the right side. Now at the side of that, at the lower point, I'm gonna draw a line down on both sides, and then I'm gonna draw a diagonal line right there on both sides. At this point I'm gonna draw a diagonal line right there, and I'm gonna add a triangular shape at the corner and across a line right there. Now at the side of the eye on the left, I'm gonna draw a curved line here, and on the right side as well. Now for the shape of the helmet, I'm gonna draw a line from this point up, and I'm gonna draw across a semicircular line for the top of the helmet all the way to the right and back down. And from that lower point right there, I'm gonna draw a diagonal line in and a semicircular turn at the corner downwards. I'm gonna do the same thing on the left side here and across at the low point of the helmet. And from this corner, I'm gonna draw a line down to that lowest point, and I'm gonna do the same thing on the right side. Now around her mouth, I'm gonna draw a line down in the middle here, and I'm gonna thicken that up and make a circular tip for the top part right there. And we're gonna copy the same shape at the side right here and on the left side as well. Now for her ear, I'm gonna draw a rectangular shape at this corner right there, and I'm gonna do the same thing on the left side, and below the ear I'm gonna draw a line across, turn it down at the inner section right here, And the outer section, I'm gonna flare it out at the bottom with a curved line and turn it downwards. At the bottom point, I'm gonna draw across a curved line and another one slightly above it. And we're gonna do the same thing on the left side here. And at this space right here, I'm gonna draw a curved line down, sharp turn back up, and for the right side, curved line down, turn it inwards, sharp turn back up, and below the helmet at this point, I'm gonna draw a curved line down, turn it out with a semicircle line, and a semicircle line at this corner to the side right there. Below the helmet on the right, I'm gonna draw a curved line across right there, and the same on the left side. Now above of the helmet, I'm gonna take this point and draw a curved line up, sharp turn back down, and from this point a curved line up, semicircle turn back down, and another similar shape at this corner and extend it all the way to that point. Now for her outfit, below the mask, I'm going to take this point and draw a curved line to the left, turn it down, and for the inner line, a curved line down, and extend it and turn it to the right and back down. And then I'm gonna make a diagonal turn outwards and down, and I'm gonna do a few zigzag line at this corner and back down at the outer line here and turn it upwards. From this point, I'm gonna draw a curved line out, semicircle turn at the corner, downwards, and a curved line down from that point. And for the inner line of the arm, I'm gonna draw from this point a curved line down to the elbow point. Beside the arm, I'm gonna draw a semicircle line right there, a triangular niche at that corner, and continue that curved line all the way to the top of her shoulder. And at the side of that line, I'm gonna draw a curved line right there. Now for the right side of the jacket here, I'm gonna extend this line down and turn it to the right and down and back to the side and up to that point. And from this point, I'm gonna draw a semicircle line up and turn it towards the helmet. Now for her necklace, I'm gonna draw from this point a curved line to the center point right there and a similar line below that, and from the right side, curved line right there and another one beside that, and a circular pendant at this point right here. I'm gonna draw another circle inside of that and another smaller one in the middle. At this point, I'm gonna draw a curved line and continue that all the way back to the right and up. Below the pendant, I'm gonna draw a curved line from the side here downwards and extend it all the way to that point, a semicircle turn back up to the jacket. And below the jacket on the left, I'm gonna draw a line down, semicircle turn at the corner, and from this corner a semicircle line, turn it to the right, and I'm gonna draw some zigzag line at this point, turn it up, semicircle turn back down, sharp turn up, semicircle turn down, across and back up on the right side, and back up. Now for her waist, I'm gonna draw from this point a curved line down and in and back out below the waist, and on the right side a curved line down from this point, and from the side of the waist I'm gonna draw a curved line across to the left. And for the strap, I'm gonna draw a curved line from that point all the way back to the right side of the waist, and I'm gonna draw a similar line across at this upper point right here and a line down at this corner. At that end point, I'm gonna draw a rectangular shape and another rectangular shape at this corner and inside of this. And at this point I'm going to draw another rectangular shape and another one right here and a circular shape at this point and another one inside of it. From the left side here, I'm gonna draw a semicircle line, extend it towards the circle and surround the circle and turn it downwards. I'm gonna make a diagonal turn to the left and down. On the left side here, I'm gonna draw the upper part of her pants with a curved line back to the left side and a semicircle line right here, turn it down right there, and above of that line I'm going to draw a curved line at this corner all the way across and following the same shape of that line below across. Now going back to her hand, I'm gonna take this point and draw a curved line down on both sides. Now for her glove, I'm gonna draw a curved line right there and a line down on both sides and another curved line across at that point. And from the right side here, I'm gonna draw a curved line diagonally down, turn it downwards, and a semicircle turn at that corner. From this point, I'm going to draw a line down, semicircle turn to the side, turn it back up. And I'm going to copy the same shape for the other fingers. And at the side here, I'm going to make a turn back to the side of the wrist. Now on the left side here, I'm going to take this point and draw a curved line down, and from the outer corner, a semicircle line right there, a curved line across at that point and back down. And at this corner, I'm going to add a rectangular shape right there, and below that, I'm going to draw across a line. And on the side a line down and across the bottom and up at the side. And this corner I'm gonna draw a diagonal line to the side, turn it down, sideways and back up, diagonal turn back to the rectangular shape. And at this corner I'm gonna draw a line across and another line below that. And at this lower point across another line and a few more lines above it. Beside that, I'm gonna draw a line up, semicircle turn at that corner. Going back to the right side of the outfit, I'm gonna draw a semicircle line at this corner, turn it downwards, and wavy line across and out and back down all the way to the sleeve, and a semicircle point at this corner and across the curved line. I'm gonna make a turn back up to the middle and a semicircle line at that corner. We're gonna do a similar shape for the other sleeve on the left right here. And at the sleeve, I'm gonna draw a rectangular shape at the lower point on both sides. In the middle point here, I'm gonna draw across a wavy line and a curved line at this point on both sides. Below that curved line, I'm gonna draw a similar line as the side and another one right there. And we're gonna do the same thing on the left side as well. Now for her pants, I'm gonna draw across a curved line at this point. Now off center of that line in the middle, I'm gonna draw a curved line down all the way to the knee and extend it all the way down towards the ankle point. And for the outer line of the leg, a curved line from this point down towards the knee and flare it out and back in towards the ankle. Above the knee, I'm gonna draw a few zigzag lines right there. And for her shoe, I'm gonna draw a curved line up from this point, semicircle turn to the side, back down, and at the side, I'm going to draw a semicircle line, turn it down, and across a curved line, back up, and copy the same shape on the right side. And at the side, I'm going to draw a curved line, a semicircle line at the side, turn it down, and a semicircle turn at the bottom to the middle point, diagonal up and across, diagonal turn back down, semicircle turn at that corner, extend it upward, a sharp turn back down, and semicircle turn back at that corner. For the base of the shoe, I'm gonna draw a curved line at the side here, turn it to the right and slightly upwards. At this point here, I'm gonna draw some zigzag knots right there and on the right leg, I'm gonna draw a curved line similar for the inner line all the way to the ankle, and for the front part to the knee. And I'm gonna draw the knee pad with a curved line at this corner, extend it up and across a curved line, turn it back down, semicircle turn at that point and across a curved line. And behind the knee pad, I'm gonna draw a curved line there and another one below that. For the lower leg, I'm gonna draw across a curved line at this point, diagonal line at the side, turn it down, and a curved line to the back, and another one below that, and continue the line at the side of the pad and back across to the front, and up all the way to the top of the pad. Semi-skip turn at that corner. I'm gonna trace the same outline at this corner right here. And for the line of the leg, I'm gonna draw a similar shape of the shoe right there. The front part, I'm gonna draw a diagonal curve line, turn it to the front and back down, and semicircle turn to the side right there. At the side, a curve line right here, semicircle turn down to the center and across, and a curve line at this back point and turn it down. For the front part of the shoe, we're gonna copy the same shape as the left shoe right here. Above the ankle, I'm gonna draw a curved line across, and above the knee, I'm gonna draw some curvy line across like that. And the same goes to the right side as well. And back to her arms on the right, I'm gonna take this point on the right and draw a curved line down, turn it down all the way to the elbow point, and a curved line for both the inner line and the outer line of the arms. And I'm gonna copy the same shape right here for the glove, and for the fingers, curved line down and in, and curved line down, semicircle turn to the side and back up, and a curved line at this point, and from this point a curved line out and up and back out. And I'm gonna copy the same shape at this corner right here, and curved line right there. Now I'm gonna add a few curved line on her left arm right there, and another one below that, and another set above the elbow right there, and a curved line right here, a few more at the top section right here, and at the elbow point I'm gonna draw a curved line across for the elbow pad. That's all for our tutorial today. I hope you enjoy it and find my lessons helpful. Be sure to like and subscribe to this channel. Also, feel free to drop your requests, suggestions, or any other comments in the comment section below. See you next time.